Everyone wants a seven-figure growth, but not everyone willing to think like a seven-figure founder. I've seen this over and over, even in myself, when things are not going what we think, what we expected. We instantly look at the ads or look at the budget or look at the something like that, which related to the not the only thing. Yeah, it really matter, but you have to focus on here because the bottlenecks are not that part, the ads, budget, and funnel, etc. The bottlenecks are in the mindset because the brands what I have looked and our studies, their founders think very differently. Not they just are tweaking and every nuance every 24 hours they look at the dashboard, meta dashboard, Google dashboard, analytics dashboard. They think something differently. They think, okay, these are the problem we have faced now. Okay, let's put it now how we could solve that problem, not just sitting there and excuses giving excuses and blaming others. They took self accountability and look at that thing and say, okay, this is the problem, we will solve that. Okay, this is the problem, this is not the problem, or we have to solve. Let it be, maybe it's a solution in the future. Okay, let it be, it's running ads and it's not giving result. Let there be, we will try some another angle, we will try something. So they found this solution, what I'm saying here. They don't just blame it and then, so this is the mindset I think we want. I see a lot of founder, and here's what I have learned and I'm still learning from the founders who scale faster and sustainable. First, they test over guess. They don't just blindly hope this will work out or something like the new ad will work out, this offer will work out in the future. They test with the purpose. Maybe it's a creative angle, maybe it's a offer angle, the funnel and the copywriting, whatever. So they test purposely. They don't just put a lot of things and they test or they hope it will work out in the future. They test with a purpose. Okay, this is the angle we will put at this age group, but with the gender demographic, whatever. So they've done with a purpose, not the hope it will work out. They don't just speculate. They are precise what they're thinking. They are very concrete in their decision, and they make decision on the data, not their ego or something like that. They believe in data. They take the right data, right matrices, they put that, they look at that and they double down. Second, system over hustle. They don't just blindly doing everything and they burn out. Okay, so whatever they do in the future, whenever they are scaling or even they are going ahead in their life, they put everything documentation, whether it's fulfilling, it's listing a product in the Shopify, how logistically organizing the people, how to train, everything they are documenting, because when they are scaling they are not just stuck. Okay, they suddenly scale, they would crash. So instead of burning out, they just put the system, they're documenting everything. They put in a Notion, they put something recording long video. So in the future when some hiring or something in your team something happens, so they look at the, instead of going to the founders and the people, lot of people, the team members ask the founders and the founders are burned out because they don't build the system. So the seven-figure founders build a system. So they don't just building a business and they building the machine, literally machine. So without them, even they are not working on the business, they are working over the business. So they go for vacation for 1 month, 2 months, the business are growing ahead and ahead because they build the system. They build the system so they can go whatever they want and whatever they want to do and do what really matter, not the packaging a lot of things. So with the system, without him or her, business is growing, even they are not interfering. Third, the long-term over virality. A lot of people chase the virality, but the most purposeful, those who are building brand, they don't chase virality. They have intolerant in their branding or brand or company, whatever. So what they do is they don't just put the things, whatever they come and the trends come in an Insta, in a TikTok, whatever they come, and they just doing what already. Yeah, it's a good thing for feel like that, but if they are building brand, they are intolerant. They are positioning my brand, my brand would be like that, my messaging is like that for the Gen Z's only, for the professionals, and we are not going to cross that line. So they are very intolerant that, and they playing the long-term game. They are building trust, they are nurturing, they are educating them, whatever. So even when it doesn't convert right away, because they know real growth compounds, so they believe in that. They play the long term, not short term. They don't trust the virality, they play long term. Now fourth one, process over ego. They love the process, they not their ideas. They love the process, they love to do their work. If an ad flops, they recreate it, they fix it. If a funnel leaks, they fix it. So whatever the problem comes, just like I said in the starting, they fix that. They love the process, they love their branding. They are intolerant, so they don't put their ego comes and say, I made that, you have to put that effort, you have to do this. No, they put their ego aside and they love the process. If this is wrong, okay, this is how they put the data. Okay, this is going wrong, so we have to make decision. I was wrong, put it this way, this is how I learn, because mistakes are the important thing in building a business. So they don't let their ego between their decision. They they make decision on the data. So this is what I think mindset really unlock what separate from the founder 5 figure and the 7 figure. So honestly, it's not a talent gap as far as now, it's a thinking gap. If you think like this way, a lot of things become easier, the secondary things. But there are a lot of strategies, a lot of things involved in it, but whenever it's a prerequisite, I could say, whenever it's come to starting or building a business, or even in every aspect of your life, in every area of your life, if your mindset are not good, even you are doing everything great, you're going to lose because of this. So try to use wisely as possible. So if you're running e-com brands, I go beyond that, but anyway, if you're running e-com brands or service brand like I am, this is the shift I would recommend. These are the takeaways you would take from this video. Is the first, think like a system builder. You have to put the system if a founder. So build a system because it's very important. Second one, the let the data speak, because data is louder than your speculation. Third, prioritize process over pressure. Let the process goes on and on, not the pressure. If something goes wrong, okay, love the process, not the idea. Go into it, not the outcome. Go into it. Literally, it will help you. I literally personally use that. I love the idea in each and every day because I'm also 20 years old and I'm building the service-based company, and I'm not feeling what I expected, but I say, okay, this is the process. I will love that. Okay, I love to go. Even I failed 100 times, I will go ahead because I love the process. I love the journey. And the fourth one, always test before assuming. Yeah, this is very similar. Just like I said, always test it before assuming. I also, after love the process, I test a lot of things. You have to do go in this way, go in this way. You have to try this creative. You have to try this angle. You have to try this website. You have to launch new product. Try everything, whatever you comes into mind. But that should be intolerant, just like I said, positioning and everything. So that's how you scale without losing your sanity, because growth start in your heads before your number.